Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza. We're back here today in the long dark. Good to be back. It's a little bit snowy, but it's not snowy in Virginia today. That's always nice. It is cold and very windy. Let's turn that down. Oh, sure. There we go. We had a little fun on the last episode. We had a lot of fun on the last episode, if I'm being earnest. Check that. Let's look around. There's some more of the... I feel like I left most of my scrappy, yummy, lightweight, salted bear bits back in Mystery Lake. That's fine. Grab a couple more for the hike. And we are going to take a little bit of a hike today. Anyway, how you guys doing? I hope you're out there having a good day. Hope you're doing what you want to do. And I hope it's going well. I've had an okay couple of days. I mean, honestly, if I'm being truthful here, it's kind of sucked. Yeah. My water heater is busted, and unfortunately started leaking water everywhere. Thankfully Pizza's a bit of a handy person. I figured out how to at least get that stopped. I can get a little bit of warm water for a shower and some dishes and laundry, but overall, I'm not, I'm managing instead of handling, right? Does that make sense? I hope so. Good enough. All right, let's head out. I want to do a bit of beach combing. Beach baby, give me a hand. If you're a fan of the Beach Boys or not, you should check them out. Incredible music. Doesn't matter if you're Gen A to Boomer, right? Good music. Beach music. I love beach music. But I'm kind of looking for arrows and arrowheads, honestly. Would be the best sitch. But we'll see. Weather's not great, I can tell you that. Hard to see. Anyway, if you're new to the Immersion run, welcome. If you're one of my new subscribers, I picked up like 7 or 8 new subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Thanks to all my peeps that share, like, subscribe, and do all the things to help get my old pizza name out there and get some new peeps. But this is what I think the most realistic situation in the Long Dark can be. Remember, this is a game that has multiple difficulties and a custom setup, so when you customize things, you can do what you want. I do what I want. We killed a bear in the last episode. It went okay. Took quite a few rounds. But we got a trade coming up for bullets. Some more rifle rounds, so hopefully that'll help our situation just a bit. We've been doing okay with the bow. We're getting our bow skill up there. Let's have a quick look. Archery's headed towards 5 finally. Want to get to 5 real bad. So is rifle, right? Revolver, I should carry it more often than I do. Yeah. Water heater crapped out. That's what I'm trying to say. And just water everywhere. I managed to get it cleaned up pretty well, I think. Landlord's a little slow on the uptake and getting things done. I mean, partially I want to blame them, and the other part, I mean, they're spending money on trying to get the next unit beside me renovated. A little hard to get in touch with. I keep mentioning that I work midnight to 8. Coordinating things so I can get the proper amount of sleep. And still get things done can be a little difficult. So we're going to go for a little while today, though. Probably not a super long stream. Ooh. We get the skates on, we do it. All right. But I thought we could have a little fun. Work the ice a little bit, see if we can find any beachcombing goodies. This little strip isn't generally too productive. There's a couple places here that just aren't that great, to be honest. Sometimes you gotta get pretty close to the edge. For things to even pop in. There's something. It can be a little tough trying to determine where you're gonna fall in, you know? But I know once you get out here, you're kind of pushing it. And I kind of forgot a couple of things. So we might run back to the house real quick. I hear something. What you got for me? Yeah. I don't really need it, but we'll clear it out. Right, let's run back real quick, and then we'll kind of work our way up the road, I think. It's a crumbling highway. It's heading towards noon, so not too bad. Well, like I said, not the greatest weather in the world, but good enough, I suppose. Well, snow's done. That makes me happy. I don't think... is this a carcass or a deer I shot? Carcass. We get any feathers? There we go. Actually got over 100 feathers. It's pretty good. But yeah. I want to get a hammer and a hacksaw, since we have a few. Over to Desolation Point. Because I think it's about time to start thinking about doing a little bit of forging. Mainly just for arrowheads. You know, we basically have infinite bullets, but I mean, it's a lot of ptarmigan hunting and a lot of issues, and you know. I'd rather be using arrows. Truthfully. Wind is in our eyes balls. Yeah. But we're kind of going at an angle, so we tend to move a bit quicker. If you're wondering why I'm walking this way, walk this way. Talk this way. I've seen probably over 100 bands. I've seen Aerosmith at least 5 times, maybe 6. Sometimes I get confused. I think it's 5. If you haven't seen the description, I'm an OG gamer, and if you want to hear some really cool music, I would skip most of Aerosmith past the album called Pump. Pump's a good album, right? But like their 13 albums before that, their discography, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Check that out. I've been recommending a lot of music lately. I feel like it's a good thing, you know? But yeah, if you're curious about this weird kind of angular view and the way we're walking, it just makes things a little bit faster in the long dart. I found. You know, not always. Winds change direction just a little bit. But yeah, I want to get the hammer and the hacksaw up there, and I totally forgot to grab those, so. Random moose, random moose, random moose. No. Not today, my friends. But yeah, I want to do some beach combing. Beach baby, give me a hand. And then maybe we'll finish up this trade. And we'll call that an episode. We'll see. A couple more deer skins and a bear skin. We did manage to get there it is. Something you found is not really too bad. Alright, let's grab our third best hammer and our best hacksaw. Do I want any tools? No, why not? Alright. Food could get a little sketchy. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll grab a little bit more before we leave. And definitely need some water. Game's been going pretty well on PlayStation 4. I feel like they've worked out a few of the issues, at least on this platform. I know PlayStation 5 is suffering from quite a bit. And if you haven't heard the plan is to get a PlayStation 5 by spring-ish. Maybe by the time Black Frost is out. Although I honestly... I don't think it'll be out by then, but you never know, right? Grab that and let's go. You never know, right? You never know. But I think we'll shoot across the ice to make this trip a little bit quicker. It doesn't take too much off. Let's go to auto walk, because why not? Save the thumbs a little bit, right? Beautiful day. Gorgeous day. Gorgeous, gorgeous day. Here in the long dark. But anyway, I was killing time waiting for the, I started to say radiator man. That's just how old I am. Old decrepit pizza. He's a crusty old pizza. But no, water heater. Like I said, I happened to be lucky and noticed the water leaking. My water heater is under the stairs. I was doing some laundry, which is my washer dryer's near there, which kind of makes sense. And I was like, man, is that water? Yes, yes it was. You know, people are different. They have different things. Like, I know people that have, like, 2 towels. Pizza has, like, 200 towels. I love towels. And so we stopped up the mess. We clogged up the leak. I could probably... I mean, honestly, if I had a little bit more time, I'll probably do it tomorrow anyway. If I... Because, I mean, it's Friday, right? If dude isn't here today, then... It's probably not happening until Monday. And I gave him a window, and the window is rapidly closing. So. I gotta sleep, y'all. But like I said, I'm a little bit handy. I do have a plumber's... Well, I do have a caulking gun. So if I can get some plumber's caulk or a little bit of plumber's tape, I can probably seal off the leak myself. Okay. Right now I'm just cutting the power to the heater and the water flow. And that's doing the trick. You know, plus the towels. Don't panic and have a towel. Apparently 2 of the most important things in the universe. According to Douglas Adams. I don't do a ton of beachcombing. Like, I've done a decent amount of beachcombing here. I have a general idea where most of the spots are. Crumbling Highway's a little bit sketchy for me, so this could be a bit of an adventure, right? I've covered Desolation Point pretty decently. So we'll see. chilly day in Virginia. Very windy. Very, very windy. So it's like, I mean, it's going to get in the 20s by tonight, but right now with the wind chill factor, it's kind of already in the 20s. I've got my windows open, believe it or not. I've been in an old brownstone townhouse. They're adequately warm. Yeah. But it's great in the winter. Keep everything, you know, I like my windows open. I just gotta say that. You know, but, you know, if all the windows are shut, the AC works pretty well too. They're very insulated. Right? Alright, let's make a break for the ice as soon as we can and see if we can find some goodies. Like I said, I'm really hoping for arrows and arrowheads. We'll pick up whatever detritus we come along, even if we're not really going to use it, just so we can clear out those spaces, you know what I'm saying? Get the respawns. So we got our skates on, so whatever, instead of 4 or 5 seconds, we got 5 or 6 seconds to get from the Kraken. Will pizza face the Kraken? I mean C-R-A-C-K, but maybe not K-R-A-K. Beautiful sound production. Love it. Yeah, here we got a few things. Garbage. Oh. Oh, it's casing. But yeah, I just want to clear all this out. So, oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Nice sapling. Lame. Anyway, just so we can, you know, get some respawns and see what we get. Oh, I was gonna say, this feels really sketch right out here. Oh, but it sounds so good. Well, let's see if anybody paid for this one. Nothing like a white dot in the snow. Nope. But we got some harvestables. Let's grab these. Remember, we'd much rather trade. We'd much rather trade old man's beard than anything that is a bit more useful, like rose hips or mushrooms. Now, on the Long Dark Reddit, I recently saw a video of how to grow reishi mushrooms, and they look nothing like this in the game. Oh look, new location. We made it to the arch. Yes. Kind of hard to tell where the edge of the ice shelf is here. I feel like it's much further out, though. So yeah, we'll hug the coast here as long as we can. Boy, this weather is working out really well. It's super windy, but we're definitely warm enough for this. You just gotta keep your ears open and listen for the Kraken. Feel my Kraken. And we're getting edgeworthy. Ooh. Pizza doesn't believe in edgelords. Oh, here's something. Well, I mean, you get what you get, right? Here we go. A little bit of something here. Oh. Is I'm a little more interested in just clearing this trash out for the next round, you know? Ooh, wait. I do like the little ice explosion here. We're getting close to the transition, so let's just keep grabbing. Yeah, alright, perfect. I think we'll work this edge just a little bit longer and then we'll head inland. Oh, it makes me want to go to the beach, y'all. It's been a while. I haven't been to the beach in a long time. I'm a bit of a beach baby. I do love the ocean. Yeah. Alright, let's go inland. I think we did what we could here. Oh, there's the train, y'all. In case you missed it. It has pretty much zero effect on me. I've lived near trains most of my life. In varying states, regions of states. I just always seem to end up living near a train. But if you're a choo-choo fan, choo-choo. Oh, actually, let's go this way. It's a little easier. You monster! Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, I sleep through that like no problem. My ex-wife also grew up around trains. I always thought that was kind of cool. We slept like stones through all that mess. Anytime I bring up stones, it makes me miss Chris Cornell. Like a stone. Alright. Let's make this run real quick. Shouldn't be too long. Yeah. I did bring... Oh. Scrap my little grab that. empty. I'm curious, how many... Well, let's use a flare. Eventually I need to collect some salt from these caves. Maybe on the way back we'll do that, because we're going to lose a little bit of weight going this way. I always kind of want to be on the lookout for coal. I think it's a left, but let's grab a little bit to forge with when we come back. Yeah, that's a good idea. Of course, I left the pies, but that's okay. You just need 7 to forge. And we're already doing better than that, so there's some salt I left. Obviously, there's a salt vein right here, 2 of them. I think we'll focus on grabbing a bit of coal. To drag out of here. That's slowing me down a little bit, so I think that's good enough for now. Like a stone. I'll wait for you. I mean, we're moving okay. We'll grab one more. That's it. That's it. That's it. I swear. Me. Me. To the right, I believe. Yeah, we're almost out of here. Meet me. Will you pick this person up or get the hell out of here? Jeez. My windows are open. I hope they can hear me. Let's go.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
You probably don't live in that kind of neighborhood, but I do. And so I take advantage of it. A couple of sticks. Hey, man! Yeah, I yell at people all the time here. It's great. Shut up! They'll feel free to yell at me back, don't worry. Oh, I hear some yelling. And the ghetto. Alright, have a couple of these. Rot chew. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say I think we're getting a blizzard. Alright, let's speed this up a skosh. We're actually gonna run up this hill a little bit. Do what you can do, right? Nah, and then I think, where's the church? I feel like I missed the church. Oh, wait. like I missed my church opportunity. That's okay. I don't know if you know this, but I spent a few hours in this game. I think we'll be okay. Okay, yeah, check that. Let's grab a few shrooms. Back down this way. This is the other cave. Nice. I just don't think I can make a fire. But we're gonna see. I mean, it's called Desolation Point for a reason, right?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
But I don't think we can make a fire anywhere in here. I mean, we're warm enough. We'll probably kick it here for a little while. It is getting late, though. Alright, let's get you a little nap. See what happens. Come on, I saw it go green. Oh, there you go. Let's get a little snack. A little more. Bit of this. And then 2 hours. Still blizzarding. No? Well, yeah. Still warming up though. How much light do we have? We have a little bit of light. Maybe we can take this shelf out. 3 hours. No way. No way, you guys. What were you thinking? Bit more coal. Oh, we can always see if there's anything in a crate here. Doesn't look like it. Still a blizzard. That's fine. Skadoosh. Yeah, pile of coal. Oh, we'll take that and that there for sure. Some mittens, huh? Yeah, we haven't really been in here for good reason. What a salt, though. Coal. Not gonna do me any good if I can't make a fire in here. Stupid. Stupid. Just randomly decides which caves you can make a fire in. Whatever. Yeah, let's see what's down here. A fire barrel or something. That might come in handy. Want all the scraps we can get. What do we got? Some. Ooh, you guys want to take some hydros and just kind of buzz the night away? Buzzing the night away. Yeah, this is a weird cave. It's got a lot of weird stuff going on. Ooh, I'll take that. I don't remember if there's a campfire in here or not. Because, yeah, I was going to say, if there's an aurora, we got some other things we can do. Take that flare, this. Alright. Looks like we're killing time tonight. Yeah. Beach baby, give me a hand. I do run, I do run. Yeah. Go down this way. Look at all this salt. Beautiful. Bit of leather. Yeah, I guess we're kicking it here for a little while longer. Glad I brought the meats. Let's go for 3. It sounds like the blizzard's over. Pretty dark though. Let's see what it looks like outside. I sort of know where this mine is. I don't think we're too far up the road. Let's see what visibility is like.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Perfect. Beautifuls. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Like sliver of a moon. Gorgeous. There's the old lighthouse. We may go for the Ricken tonight though. Very windy, but could be worse, could be better, right? Do I feel like checking it out and see what I left? Probably not much. Truthfully. Okay, one less wolf in the world is always a good thing. We'll come back for him if we need him. Let's shoot for the ice and go for the Ricken. Why not? Beat it, buddy. Oh, buddies. Yeah, this is where I'd like to have the pistol. You know? Would actually make a difference. A little bit of a score, you know. I'll go this way. We'll jog a little bit, why not? Stretch the legs. You didn't really know how scary pizza was, did you? It was pretty scary. Lighthouse Ricken. Somewhere this way. There it is. Alright. Gorgeous night. Absolutely stunning. Let's see how cold it actually is. About negative 23. We're still above freezing in our gear. Kind of all that really matters, isn't it? Surrounded by monsters, though. Not big monsters, but minute monsters. See if you can figure out where that quote is. Is that a bar? I don't see any movement. It's like a... I started to say a bear quail, because I keep calling them quail, but they're ptarmigan. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good for the night. Oh. No ptarmigan here, that's right, we're on the coast. We'll take that for sure. Nice. Safety. At least for now.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
You ain't kidding, Astrid. We're about out of fuel too, but that's alright. We'll sleep in the Ricken. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I left some coal here. Oh, that's not too bad. More scrap metal? No. Oh. Alright, so let's lighten the load. We'll throw all this on the ground. We'll grab 1, 2, 3, 4. We had like 29. We got like way more than we need to forge. Let's throw scrap metal on the ground. Got a few pieces there, and then yeah, all this. Well, probably need that a little longer. So a little bit of spare fuel. But when we get some light, plenty of scrap metal laying around here. Let's go sleep in a bed-ish. Hey, buddy. Oh, look, we can drink this. It's not, we're really not going to be able to sleep that long, but... Play some solitaire in the dark. I'm winning. I'm totally winning. Whenever I play solitaire in the dark, oh, I'm winning. Right, we're going to do that, and then we'll do 2 hours of sleep. Probably more like 1.5. Sure enough. You got a bit of light in here? Yeah, a little bit. Definitely sounds chilly. But we can spend a little time doing this, right? This. Where do I get the smaller ones? If possible. There we go. The weather sounds really not good. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm working on it. Let's lose the scrap. Metal. That's fine. Let's lose the hammer and tools. There we go. 90 pounds. Better, better, better. What else am I carrying that's kind of garbage? Yeah. What a meat. Yeah, but we're kind of hungry. Alright. Let's see what's happening outside. I think it's just windy. It might be blizzardy. It's Desolation Point. It's literally called Desolation Point. What do you expect? Yeah. Okay. Back inside, we'll tear down another shelf because somehow we have enough light in here. We'll spend 2-3 hours doing that. Maybe the storm will stop. Even more light. Yeah, let's do this one right here. Cool, cool, cool. I think the storm is over. Plop that on the ground. Let's see if we can get some beach coming down before the sun goes down. I was hoping to find some arrowheads, but I was kind of, I'm setting up to make arrowheads, right? Remember, crows fly by when it's clear weather. They're not really a true indicator of weather, only if it's going to clear up, right? So it's super foggy and all of a sudden you hear crows. Ruh-roh. We're probably getting towards clearer weather. Same thing with, snow and whatever. But they don't really indicate a total weather change. How do you know that, Pizza? I watch Bash Road videos, and so should you. We'll hunt out here. Now, I will say 100%, I think Coastal Highway is probably the absolute best place for beachcombing. I feel like here in Crumbling Highway, although we did do decently in Crumbling Highway, it's pretty hit or miss. Now we get something out here on the ice. Let's go see what this is. Well, it seems like it's floating in the water. It's a pallet. A little bit of reclaimed wood. I'm not sure I want to risk it. Yeah, there's something. Gotta kind of be careful on our approach. I try to go at a very straight at it angle. Well, we get a fair amount of garbage laying around. We'll take it. Take what we can get, clear it out, and hopefully get more goodies the next time. Yeah, I just want to know the developer at Hinterland who was like, yeah, we should have a white dot as our pip. In a world full of snow and ice. Dumbasses. We got like a dead body out here. Calvin Chan's sweater. We'll take a rotten fish. Why not? We can pretty much work this shoreline back this way, and I think that's really most of what I need anyway. In this area. Maybe something over this way. It just could be a little bit of an edge on this ice shelf. I think it's just a little bit of an edge on this ice shelf. Yeah, good enough. Hey, we're doing good. I mean, you know, anytime you get anything from beach coming, it's you know, it's successful. I mean, it's not what I was looking for, but I'll take it, right? For sure, for sure, for sure. Tons. Nice. We'll beep boop badap badap up this little ice reef here. I think we can get up this. Get to a little safer ice and head back towards the Ricken. Cleared all that out. We'll drop a few things off, maybe do a little bit more ice clearing, head back to the Ricken, and I think next episode we're going to do some forging. Get at least maybe 10 arrowheads, maybe more. I think you stop worrying about it. I'll be right back. A quick commercial break. I stole that from B-Dubs. It's just me. Perfect. All right, back to the Ricken. Doing Ricken things on a Ricken kind of day. Man, the weather's so nice, though. We might go a little longer. I'm a little hungry, though. Oh, my door might slam. You know, weather. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Let's do that. Let's map this. There we are. There we go. Things and stuff. Let's lose this for now. And we're under. Perfect. Let's go walk the ice shelf a little bit. There you gotta. We did that. Let's cut like right through the middle here. There's something out there. Another dead body. You guys want to see a dead body? Name that movie. Ooh, expedition coat or a red sweatshirt? They never have the things they have on them. Yeah.
Could end up being useful.
Let's get all the... Yeah. Let's get all the garbage off the ice that we can, and so we can respawn some good stuff next time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Got a little frisky there, ice. Well, like I should at least be able to work my way up to this area, but okay. 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 I feel like I gotta sneeze. If I do, I'm gonna make it a big chew. We kind of talked about it, so, you know, it gets weird after that point, right? When he starts talking about your sneezes, right? It's a little weird. Now my nose, it's just my nose itches now. I scratched it. And not looking so good, not looking so good. We're almost to solid ice. Yeah, we're on solid ice. Let's see. We get any goodies up the turn. Let's see, stupid. Can we go for the long shot? I kind of want to go for the long shot. What is that, though? Well, there's something I didn't expect at all. Well, I didn't hit him. There we go. What you got for me? A piece of cloth? Sure, 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 sure. Looks like there might be something out that way. It's hard to tell, though. It gets real sketch when you start heading out on the ice, like into this range. There's definitely something out here. Planks, yeah. Not really worth it. Alright, let's head back to the Ricken. I mean, we could run up here and maybe grab a few bits more of metal, but I dropped my hacksaw. That's a big note. I'm not 100 on where this bear was, so yeah. Let's stay frosty, he says. You think screenshot? I think this is a screenshot right here. Melody? 1, 2, 3. I mean, if I was a bear and I got scared, I would go where these bear prints are. Right here. He's doing his weird grumbly grumblies. This little woo. I think he's over here somewhere. Like, this place isn't dangerous enough. Eh. Tell you what, though. We'll get a couple more of those.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You may not, ma'am. Back to the crash boat, get a save, and we'll call it a video. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hungry. Astrid's hungry. Let's feed Astrid. You know, who do we feed before ourselves? Probably should feed our video game character, right? Yeah. Just seems appropriate. Yeah, I don't know if I have enough food for this right now. However, I'm pretty sure I can make it up. So. Let me get a nice big fishy to cook up. Anyway, like I said, quick video. Let's knock something out. Let's get some views, hopefully, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. As best we could, right? This maybe. Kind of want to get the whale gun in there. And the whole mast. There we go. Before the sun goes down. Quick screenshot. It's only pizza at this point, so I can do what I want to do. Okay. Anyway. Good times had. Always when I can play the long dark, you guys. Glad I got a video out. Glad you guys could join in and say hello. You're always welcome to say hello. Verbalize, say hello. It's no big deal. I really don't mind. But yeah, we're gonna call it good right here. Anyway, yeah, I gotta go to work tonight. Hopefully, we get our water heater fixed within the next day or two. Probably gonna be Monday. Cold showers for pizza. Anyway. Oh, hello. Hey, it's Mrs. Wright. How you doing? She said, "Oh, okay, bye." Yeah. I know. What timing? Glad you said hello, though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, good to hear from you. Yeah, my water heater broke. Leaked all over my kitchen, the underneath of my stairs. I'm actually, I mean, this is normally when I go to bed, to be honest. Right between now and 1. My landlord is a relative. And I'm not too motivated. It's a problem at the moment. Oh, it's... Listen, so I live in a brownstone townhouse, so really my floors are concrete, but I have this fake wood floors in my kitchen. And I went downstairs yesterday morning, and it squished. I was like, what? Last time this happened, a hose from the AC had broken loose. And all I had to do was reattach it, and I'm like, okay, cool, I can figure this out. No big deal. Right. And I did. A little bit of duct tape, you know, the handyman's way. And then I was like, man, I looked at the pipes and I was like, no, everything. And then I realized that there's a seal broken on top of the water heater from the pipe that leads to the sink in the shower. And it's leaking. And I mentioned earlier in the video, I have a lot of towels. I'm a towel guy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have 2 towels. I have like 200 towels. So towels were helpful in fixing the problem. And thanks to Pizza being a bit of a handy dude, you know, I figured out how to cut the power to the water heater and turn off the water, and we stopped the flow. But, yeah. 10:30 tonight, Pizza's taking a cold shower. It's 29 degrees in Virginia. Oh my god. I'm going to be super awake when I go to work. For sure. But hey, thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You were the best. I hope you and Mr. Wright are doing well. I'm calling it a video though, because I need something to eat. I got to eat before I go to sleep, or I get the indigestion. Burr is right. Yeah, it's gonna be something. Hair standing on end, right? Yeah, probably. Anyway, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I really hope you guys are having a great day. And listen, y'all be good to each other. Look at this beautiful sunset. Look at that. Amazing.